Welcome back to my Dreamcast Mini build series, Day 4, Part 2. First, I turn on my hot plate, then I carefully apply paste to the pads on the PCB. Here I am placing the components onto the paste while the plate is heating up. I then use my hot air gun to melt the solder the rest of the way. Next, I'm preparing all the board mount or through-hole board mount components for the PCB. This includes the USB ports, the power LED, pin headers, and the JST PH connectors I use to connect all the wiring. Here I am putting the pin headers on. This is for the USB hub that I use. So I'm going to solder the USB hub to the pin headers on one side and then flip over the whole assembly and solder the pins on the back side. This is probably one of the more tedious parts of the soldering process. There's a lot of pins here and it's pretty tight work. I use these little plastic clamps to hold the PCB in place while I'm soldering. Here I am inspecting my soldering job with my digital microscope. Now I'm going to solder the USB-B ports. These are pretty easy because they sort of snap into place. It's partly why I use these over any other USB port, because they're just easy to do. Next, I'm going to solder the JST PH connectors and the power switch. Here I am using sticky tack to hold the different components to the board before I solder. Here I am doing the power LED, doing a final inspection, making sure everything looks good. Final step is to solder a 2-pin DuPont pin header to the Raspberry Pi 5 for the connection to the power switch on my front PCB there.